Hi and welcome to the Laser Plumbing and Electrical Hampton Downs 500. Cars behind me ready to set out for practice 1 in some wet conditions.
As a Kiwi, it's grouse to come home and race in my home country, so really looking forward to that. I think just looking at the pit lane, you never get used to it. Like I walk up and down the pit lane every time we come to a race meeting and get excited by the cars you see. And then driving them very different. Like our car I think is pretty good in the wet. We'll drive these cars rain, hail or shine, so just looking forward to getting into it.
The weather forecast is sort of, everyone's looking at, trying to work out the strategy. It's really important to make sure that if it's wet for quali, well, you need to have the car right. You don't want to come out and go, oh yeah, we should have changed a few things.
We had a Phillip Island endurance event and it was in the wet. Never driven the car in the wet, and I just went, hey, this is pretty good as a package, so can't wait. Love the wet, like a big skid pan. Bring it on.
P1, Kiwis have taken first blood. Your first time at the track, tell us about what happened.
It was very interesting. I've never been here before, so to learn a new New Zealand track at this stage in my career is very, very strange, but haven't had anything to come and race here for such a long time. We got off the plane from LA this morning, jumped in the wet, learnt the track, and yeah, we're at the front, so that's always good, but still a lot of work to do.
Was it all you wanted?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad really. I mean, we're just sort of concentrating on sort of what it was going to be a little bit like tomorrow, but effectively it's still pretty much a full dry setup. We just softened the bars off a little bit and sort of ran with that. So just to sort of see what we got, sort of end up where we were, I think it was pretty good. The whole of the national circuit is actually quite slippery. So from turn 2 all the way to double B, it's actually quite a lot of grip. But then as you enter back onto the national circuit, it's quite slippery. So like the traction control's going crazy, then it just lights the tyres up in every gear. So it's, yeah, a bit of a struggle there.
Here with Gene Rollinson, P3, another strike for the Kiwis, mate. How'd it go?
Yeah, not too bad. As I said, we've, second driver in the car. Which is a wet track, wet but drying. The car only arrived a minute before that session started in our garage, so we're well behind the 8 ball. We're good to get some laps in the car. I'm hoping P3 is a sign of things to come, but you never know. So hopefully if we can knock on the door of a top 10 shootout and do it in front of all these Kiwi fans, be pretty cool.